Let's take you back out live to the White House last night. The president and his aviators speaking, and we'll listen in.
What was going on in my meeting with Nelson Mandela here. And I said, I'm shortly going to go out, I'm looking out the window. I'm going to go out on this, what they call the South Lawn in the White House. And I'm going to introduce to the world, the first African-American woman out of over 200 judges on the Supreme Court. And he said to me, keep it up. Keep it up. We're going to keep it up. And folks, yesterday, we all witnessed a truly historic moment presided over by the Vice President. There are moments that people go back in history and they're literally historic, consequential, fundamental shifts in American policy. Today, we're joined by the First Lady, the Second Gentleman, and members of the Cabinet, Senate Majority Leader, there you are, Chuck, Senate Majority Leader, and so many who made this possible. And today is a good day, a day that history is going to remember, and in the years to come, they're going to be proud of what we did, and we're going to try what Dick Durbin did as the chairman of the committee. I'm serious, Dick. I'm deadly earnest when I say that. To turn our children and grandchildren to say, I was there. I was there. This is one of those moments, in my view. My fellow Americans, today I'm honored to officially introduce to you the next Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, Ketanji Brown Jackson. After more than 20 hours of questioning at her hearing and nearly 100 meetings, she made herself available to every single senator who wanted to speak to her and spoke for more than just a few minutes, answered their questions in private as well as before the committee. We all saw the kind of justice she'll be: fair and impartial, thoughtful, careful, precise, brilliant, a brilliant legal mind with deep knowledge of the law, and a judicial temperament, which was equally important in my view, that's calm and in command, and a humility that allows so many Americans to see themselves in Ketanji Brown Jackson. That brings a rare combination of expertise and qualifications to the court. A federal judge who has served on the second most powerful court in America, behind the Supreme Court. A former federal public defender with the ability to explain complicated issues in the law in ways everybody, all people, can understand. A new perspective. When I made the commitment to nominate a black woman to the Supreme Court, I could see this day. I literally could see this day because I thought about it for a long, long time. As Jill and Naomi will tell you, I wasn't going to run again. But when I decided to run, this was one of the first decisions I made. I could see it. I could see it as a day of hope, a day of promise, a day of progress. A day when, once again, the moral arc of the universe, as Barack used to quote all the time, bends a little more toward justice. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I knew the person I nominated would be put through a painful and difficult confirmation process. But I have to tell you, what Judge Jackson was put through was well beyond that. There was verbal abuse, the anger, the constant interruptions, the most vile, baseless assertions and accusations. In the face of it all, Judge Jackson showed the incredible character and integrity she possesses. Poise. Poise and composure, patience and restraint, and yes, perseverance and even joy, Ketanji, or I'm not going to be calling you that in public anymore. Judge, you are...
All right, there's President Biden introducing formally Justice Designate Ketanji Brown Jackson. A little slice of history there for you, Bianca.
Yes, she will become the 116th justice. She will not be maybe a few more months before, of course, she steps into that role officially. And she is on the 233-year history. You know, there's only been 5 women, and obviously this is a historic day because only 3 people of color. She is the first African-American judge. And you just heard President Biden saying that she took some verbal abuse during her questioning there. So calling her a brilliant mind who's calm and in command. That is what President Biden is saying of the new U.S. Supreme Court justice.
He calls it verbal abuse. Other people would say it's simply asking questions about her judicial record. But